Hello everyone. Welcome back to Nurtured and Nourished, wherein I help new and expecting moms dive deep into self-improvement, health, and everything that lifts us up from inside out. In the previous episode, I spoke about fitness tips for new moms and how easily they can or they should incorporate some exercise into their routine. But before even getting into an exercise routine, there's something that carries even more weight and importance. And therefore, today I thought I should talk about something I know a lot of moms struggle with. That is self-care. My beloved wife Shipra and I have been together for this beautiful 16 years. And between managing my corporate career to start with and now health coaching business and parenting, I've seen how moms like my wife are always putting everyone else first. Self-care often gets lost in the mix. So today I want to share some real simple routines that can help you take care of yourself even when it feels like there is no time left for you. My tip number 1 would be start with something really small, like let's call it a 5-minute morning reset. I remember watching my wife when her daughter was a newborn. She was either busy taking care of her daughter or just looking at her even when she's asleep. There was barely any time for her breakfast, lunch, or any food for that matter, let alone a moment of calm, a moment for herself. But I categorically remember one thing that really helped her was taking just 5 minutes for herself before the chaos began. It doesn't have to be really fancy, trust me. Sometimes she would just sit quietly or just stand by the window for a few deep breaths. These little moments helped her center herself, and honestly, it made a big difference in her mood throughout the day. It's about giving yourselves the permission to pause. This is a little pocket of time that you carve out just for you. First thing in the morning, before you scroll up your phone or just out of the bed to attend to your baby, take a deep breath. I know it's tempting. It's super tempting to dive straight into mom's mode. But there is this thing. When you take this 5 minutes to reset, you're grounding yourself for the day. Before the entire world, which is supposedly your baby at the moment, gets started. Get started with her or his whole day schedule. Give yourself those 5 minutes just for yourself. Right? So that's tip number 1. Isn't that easy to do? Secondly, now here's the big one. Your hydration. I know it sounds very basic और आपको ये लग रहा होगा कि मैं आपको ये बोलने वाला हूँ कि बहुत सारा पानी पियो. That's true. But before you preconceive anything, hear me out. When you're actually busy, you tend to forget to drink water. The worst is the dehydration affects everything. Your mood, your energy levels, and your skin, your hair, everything. So here's a tip. Make it a little special for you. Find a cute water bottle or ask your husband to get one that you really love and keep it nearby. So here's a moment to apologize to my wife. Sorry Shipra, I didn't buy you any cute water bottle though. I seriously did not know that how impactful it can be. Because now I suggest it to almost all of my new mom clients. Right? So keep this cute water bottle with you. And if you're bored drinking water, add some jeera or ajwain or fennel seeds like soft to your water bottle and then fill it up with the water. It's always a win-win situation. You know why? Because adding these not only help you to stay hydrated, but also help you in your lactation. In fact, try adding cucumber and mint or orange and ginger or maybe any berries with lemon. All of this can be a really refreshing twist. Because I know पानी पी के काफ़ी boring लगता है and then with your busy schedule, you would not like to drink water, but keep it very interesting. Alright? Or ask somebody to help you with this. Actually turn your water breaks into mini moments of care. Maybe it sounds very small, but that simple act of nourishing your body throughout the day reminds you that you're worthy of care too. So that's also pretty doable, right? Now thirdly, let's talk about the movement. I know that finding time to exercise here can feel a luxury when especially you are a new mom, busy handling your baby's chores. Never ending, I know that. But here's the truth. You don't need an hour-long workout to feel good. Trust me, you don't even need 30 minutes. Just 10 minutes of movement can make a world of a difference. Do a 5-minute stretch or a yoga movement or dance maybe, or a little movement on your favorite song. With or without your baby, doesn't matter. But trust me, those 5 minutes are gonna be very, very important. I remember even my wife struggled with this too. But then we kind of made a ritual of going out after the dinner for at least 20 to 30 minutes walk, either on the terrace or around the neighborhood, with our daughter, of course, Brishti, in her stroller. And in fact, थोड़े time बाद, when she turned, I guess, about 7-8 months, वो हमें बाहर जाने को push करती थी. Because that's exactly how it is. Kids also love that time of being outdoors. बोर हो जाते हैं वो भी घर पे सारा दिन. In fact, I remember Shipra and I working out for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, easy workout, which are absolutely safe for the new moms, in our living room or in the bedroom while Brishti is watching us, right? Giving us expression. Oh, what a moment it used to be. Beautiful moments. I'm still getting goosebumps right now. You know, the key is always to making it fun and flexible. Even if you can find just 10 minutes to your body, even with the kids around, it changes your energy and mindset for the rest of the day. So please, 5 minutes, 10 minutes will make a huge difference, trust me. Now the next one is really interesting. Here's something that really helped both my wife and me. Mindfulness. Mindfulness in everyday moments. Now I'm not talking about finding 30 minutes of meditation or some yoga and all, though that's great if you can. I mean some small mindful pauses amidst of your day. Okay, let's try this. When you're cooking or washing dishes or let's say folding laundry, take a moment to breathe. Breathe deeply or just be present. Instead of thinking about the next thing on your to-do list, focus on the sensations. Smell the food. Feel the temperature of the water in your hands. The fragrance of those fresh laundry. The feel of the fabric in your hands. So whether it's during chores, waiting in the car, or even when you're playing with your kids, try to find those moments when you can just breathe and be in the present. Isn't that super simple and easiest thing to do? Please do this right after this episode. Try this. Try this tonight. Try this tomorrow. I'm telling you, you will find it amazingly helpful for yourself. And last but not the least, resting. Moms, I have seen how hard it is for you to stop and rest without feeling guilty. In fact, I know so many moms feeling guilty of slowing down. My wife struggled with this too, thinking that if she wasn't doing something productive, she was falling behind. But here's the thing. Rest is productive. It is the essential and you deserve it. Whether it's a 15 minutes nap while your baby is sleeping or simply lying down with your eyes closed for a few moments, let go of that guilt and just rest. Very soon, you will realize that resting makes you better, more productive mom, not a lazy one. So give yourself that permission, as rest is what recharges you. Remember that. Resting is very important if you really want to be that super mom. Alright? So please take rest. So that's it, beautiful moms. Few very simple very basic tips, yet they are super duper effective self-care routines that you can start practicing today. I hope these ideas resonate with you because I have seen how much of a difference they have made in my own home. Taking care of yourself isn't a luxury, it's a necessity, and you're worth it. Thank you for joining on this episode of Nurtured and Nourished. Remember, self-care doesn't have to be big or fancy. It's a small moment, the little acts of kindness towards yourself that truly nourish you. So be gentle with yourself and know what you're doing is an amazing, amazing job. If you found this episode helpful, do share it with someone who may need it. I am on almost all the audio platforms, Spotify, Amazon, Apple, and YouTube as well. So please hit that follow button on whichever platform you're listening to me, because without your support, we both, this channel and I, would never be able to grow. So please show your love by hitting that subscribe button only if you find this channel helpful. I'm also on Instagram and Facebook. I'll mention the handles in the episode description. Please feel free to leave a feedback. It will mean a lot to me. I'll be back next week with more tips on how to stay strong, free, and more resilient. Until then, stay nurtured and nourished. Bye.